Hey, thank you for joining us for our next part. We're rolling on because we only get 5 minutes before this thing runs out, okay? Remember, we're looking at literal and non-literal meanings to help us figure out what a word or phrase might actually mean in a text, okay? This is titled Seaside Surprises. You can go ahead and pause here, annotate your text. Remember, that can be even a little note at the top, like what you think you're going to learn, maybe something that shocks you. You can annotate the picture. What do you see? How does it make you feel? Anything like that. Okay. You can whisper read with me. You can read out loud, or you can just listen. Let's go. Paragraph 1. I didn't know what to expect when my family went hiking on the Oregon coast. I'd never seen the Pacific Ocean before, but I sure knew what I wanted to see: a whale. After a picnic lunch, we hiked through a thick rainforest. We saw chipmunks, a lizard, and a hawk. The trail gently snaked its way up the steep mountainside to the top of a huge rocky cliff with a great view of the ocean. Didn't spot any whales. We heard something move through the woods right behind us. We turned, and there stood a huge elk with giant antlers. We all froze in place, barely breathing, until the animal slowly walked away. Then we finally relaxed. We all started laughing and jumped around with excitement. Bill wound down a sandy beach. Waves hammered the shore. We saw seagulls, crabs, clams, and even some seals happily baking themselves on the warm rocks. No whales. It was fun, but then it was time to go. Everyone started walking back to our trail, but my eyes were locked on the ocean. And then it happened. Not just one whale, but a whole pod of them broke the surface of the water. I was so stunned I could barely shout. Look! Okay, as I was reading that, there were some things that sounded unfamiliar to me. The first thing, it said the trail gently snaked. And trails snake? Hmm. And then as I kept reading, I realized it said we all froze in place. Did they really turn into ice? I don't think so. I need to figure out what that means, but I'm going to come back to it. And then in 3, it said that the waves hammered the shore. Well, they're not doing construction on the shore. I know that. So that's got to mean something different. And then I saw another one. Oh, it said that they broke the surface of the water. Did they shatter the water? I don't know, but those are some that confused me. Were there any that confused you, or did you have the same ones? If you have another one, I want you to underline it. Now, on yours, you would scroll down and keep rolling, and we would see this right here. I'm going to use mine over here so we can keep the passage, okay? Remember, literal and non-literal. Non-literal is something that would happen. I'm sorry, literal is something that is literal. It would happen. If I said I shut the lights off, it is dark. I mean, it is literally dark. But if I said I didn't know how to speak a language, I am in the dark, I would just mean I don't know how to. Okay? Here, I notice it said froze in place in paragraph 2. Frozen place. Surely they did not turn from water to ice, which is what I know freezing does, because I listened to Miss Ivy's science videos. But in the text, it says that they were barely breathing until the animal slowly walked away. Then we relaxed. I can think of a time when I've been scared and I went, and I froze, hoping that the dog I was walking past didn't see me. I froze in place. Did I literally freeze? No. What did I do? I stood still. Oh, here we go. Without moving. Now, number 2 is going to ask you to do a talk. Instead of a talk this week, what I want you to do is actually divide this in half, better than I just did, and put seals happily barking right here. I want you to figure out what you think it means. Now, if I went back to the text in my context clues, I'm sorry, not barking, baking. There was another one. Seals happily baking. Were they sitting on the rocks baking? No, they weren't making chocolate chip cookies. What were they doing? I want you this week to put that there, and then you're going to go on and you're going to go write about what you think hammered the shore means. Surely they were not doing construction. Okay, I believe in you. You guys can rock this out. I know you know your literal and non-literals because we've worked so hard on it this year. I love you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.